So here we have the Toyota Verso 1.8 petrol automatic design on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. Approach the back of the car, you can see that I've folded one of the rear seats down and left one up. So you can see this is the amount of boot space you would have as a 7-seater. If you decide to fold the rear 2 down, then this is how much boot space you have in the rear of the car. And those other 3 seats, the middle ones, will also fold down flat as well should you need to increase that space further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials, which are in the centre of the dashboard in this car. From the right over to the left, we have the rev counter, followed by the speedometer, and then on the far left hand side we have the fuel gauge and trip computer. You can change the trip computer information by pressing a button on the steering wheel, and you can see the total miles on this car are 8,588. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side we have the trip computer button I was using a moment ago. We also have cruise control and lane departure warning system, and cruise control is continued on this stalk just here. And on the left hand side we have stereo controls, the ability to answer and end phone calls, and we have voice activation for the phone. So hit that button there, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you paired up your phone. And behind the steering wheel we've got the plus and minus paddles. That is so that you can change gear manually on this automatic gearbox. Over on the central screen is where you'd pair your phone, amongst other things. You can see one of those other things is the satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how this works on our website, which is well worth checking out. If you hit the media button, you'll be able to see the different ways in which you can listen to music in this car. So we have AM, FM and DAB radio, auxiliary input, Bluetooth input. These are both apps that you can connect. We've got iPod connection and USB connection as well. And on top of all of that, if I pop the car into reverse, we have a full colour reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image you see behind you. Working our way down, we have the dual zone climate control. So you can select the temperature on the passenger side and on the driver side, fan speed up or down, and all adjustments, as well as showing here, also show on the main screen as well. Once you've got all of those settings where you would like them, you can turn the air conditioning on with that middle button, or off, so it's on when the light is on. Or you can hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking full control of the fan speed itself, and you can override that at any time you wish to. We then have the fully automatic gearbox. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass roof on this car. So you can see at the moment that the sun blind is closed. There's a button up here that will open that up. Just give that a push, and the sunblind will now open all the way up to the rear seats. It lets in a huge amount of extra light, as you can see. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.